After a quiet start to the SRL, the Cowboys teetering on the edge of greatness here in Season 3 of the SRL. They host the Warriors, who continue their charge towards finals footy as we enter the second half of the season. It's Lord taking on Bunce, two Kiwis representatives. My name is Logan Strange. I am your play-by-play commentator tonight. Joining me in the commentary box on his debut, it's Matthew Harris. Matthew, are you looking forward to tonight or what?
I'm 100% looking forward to tonight. It's going to be some cracking games. Let's get started.
Okay. We are set to go here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. As Cavall has the ball on the tee, referee blows the game on, and it's the Warriors receiving the kickoff deep inside their own half. And it's the former skipper, John Nanai, to take that first hit up. The Warriors going right to left in this opening 40 minutes. A little bit of a breeze in behind them, which will assist the big boot of Jai McCartney. Sage McGilly also playing in the hook and up jumper. But Matt, a couple of changes, well, changes all around the league, in fact. And we'll have to wait and see how those changes go. But in particular, for the Warriors, Liam Rogers in the centres. What do you make of that? Can't hear you, Matt, sorry. As the Warriors put in the kick, McGilly takes it as the Cowboys get the ball back. So there's an opportunity there for McGilly.
That's one.
On the far side they go. Lord goes to Irwin, the captain, deciding to get his big forwards into contact early. Issues with the mic. Matthew Harris, not ideal. It's been a few issues here at SRL HQ over the last half an hour. Arriving in the office earlier on tonight, there was a few wires that were unplugged, so apologies if the commentary isn't coming through as clear as what we're used to. We'll try and see if we can fix that as the Cowboys make their way into Warriors territory for the first time tonight. As you can see, a late afternoon game up here in Townsville. Shadows cast inside the Warriors half as Walker returns the ball just short of the halfway line. So a good start here from the Warriors in particular. Possession and territory on their side. Of course, they haven't lost to the Cowboys in the opening 3 seasons of the SRL. It was the Warriors with that big win last season, 54 points to 6. Absolutely decimating the Cowboys here in Townsville.
Hold the 10. Hill.
And then back in season 1, it was the Warriors once again away from home, dominating, winning 22 points to 12. So all 3 games between these two sides taking place in North Queensland. Turn here from Kasaka. Looks as though we do have a few issues with Matt and his microphone here in the comm box. We apologise about that, but we will have to let you go, Matt. There's no point being here if you can't put your dulcet tones over the airwaves. So final tackle here for the Cowboys. Moana to kick. Crossfield finds a bit of space as Rogers coming back for it. He's a little bit slow, and Kimbolo Bunty has come through from nowhere and scores his first try in the SRL. Rogers, his first game playing in the back row, in the back line for the Warriors, a little bit lazy in the back. probably not aware that Kimbolo was coming up with heat in behind him, and the big winger opens the scoring for the Cowboys. Out wide, Caval can't convert. The Cowboys early points here at home after only 8 minutes. Hunty Kimbolo crossing for his first try in the SRL. One of the standout rookies so far this season. Many surprised that he hadn't scored yet, but not a bad nudge for your first try of your career as the game is back underway. McCartney sends it down and Irwin brings it back. This time it's Kasaka. They make their way outside their 30. Do the Cowboys. We'll quickly go through these two lineups. Starting with the Cowboys. A couple of changes for both sides. It's Tyler Amatangi keeping that number 1 jumper. Many saying that Luka Moscow at the start of the season could have been in contention for that, but Amatangi has got that locked down as Columbus kicks from inside his 40, searching for the 40-20. Doesn't quite get the angle right. In fact, Chance Bunce does a good job in tracking back. It is Luka Moscow on the wing. He's switched to the right wing here tonight with Bunty Kimbolo on the left. It's Cooper Gronk and Johnny Columbus in the centres. Rohan Caval, Damien Moana continuing their combination up in Townsville. And in the front row, Callum Irwin, Thomas Wallace and Stace Pace. And then a familiar back row of Jamal Kasakau, Kobe Johnston and the skipper, Christopher Lord. On the bench, Robert Mobiston, Casey Namana. After his start last week, finds himself back in the number 15 jumper. Kieran Wells and Zach Smith. So a fairly stable lineup there for the Cowboys, not a lineup that we have seen change too often in the opening 4 rounds or 5 rounds now of the competition. But why would you change something that isn't broke? 3 wins from 4 games, sitting on 6 points at the moment, could possibly push their way into top position on the ladder tonight if they win this by a substantial margin and the Seagulls lose. That points differential definitely in favour of the Seagulls at the moment as the Cowboys get to their final tackle. Moana once again kicking deep to the wing of Walker.
That's one. Move.
Meanwhile for the Warriors, a couple of big changes in their starting 13. It's Chance Bunce at fullback, Nahana Borton-Thompson and Sean Walker on the wings. Liam Rogers getting his first start in the centres, partnering up with Nico Awateri. Halves combination of Joshua Corcoran and Jai McCartney as we see Borton-Thompson get a good flat ball. Taken in a try-saving tackle there by one of the Cowboys centres. Rogers at dummy half, goes to Barner. Still a good opportunity here for the Warriors. Final tackle, it's McCartney. It's a big boot from McCartney. Nice and high coming down from Moscow, who does well to hold on to it with the sun blaring down in his eyes. Warriors front row, it's John Nanai, Sage McGilly, Daniel Lingo, and then David Barner, Logan Strange and Patrick Corcoran. On the bench, with speed coming off the bench for the Warriors, it's Seamus Walker, Taylor Maxwell, Isaac Simons and TJ Ashford. Now Matangi makes another good break through the middle. The Cowboys starting with a hiss and a roar at the moment. Once again, apologies to Matt Harris, his debut in the commentary box, and for some reason we couldn't get that audio coming through, but nonetheless we will continue after a massive night on Tuesday. Broncos coming from behind to beat the Eels, and then the same said with the Rabbitohs, snatching those 2 points off the Panthers at the death. So it's Moana once again putting it high. Testing the wing of the Warriors. It's Moscow once again coming down with it. Not a deep kick from Moana, and he'll be disappointed with it. Not really testing that Warriors back line. It's an inexperienced Warriors back three. I remember last season we were talking about the explosive power they had with Tatata Maxwell, Damien Moana, and Chance Bunce. Hannah Borton-Thompson on the wing hasn't really seen a lot of ball thus far in season 3. To score a try, and then Sean Walker, who still trying to find his feet, you'd have to say, at the Warriors. Switched around in a couple of different positions. As the Warriors inside the Cowboys' red zone, as McCartney this time puts it high. Another poor kick, this time from the Warriors, not really getting the depth on that one. And the Cowboys will bring it out from their own line. Coming up the end of the first quarter of this one. Really try to Bunty Kambolo open the scoring for the Cowboys if you missed it. Coming off the kick from Damien Moana. Johnston running it forward. Former Parramatta captain. Final tackle now for North Queensland. Caval this time kicking, puts it deep, forcing Walker to attack the ball.
Right, here's tackle 1. Hill.
Taken down by number 4, his opposite.
He's held there. 2 on the kick going.
The Cowboys currently sitting in 6th on the ladder as Migueli makes a good break up through the middle.
3.
Nice charge by Sage. Just short of the Cowboys 20 as the Warriors look to straight back as Corcoran takes on the line. A good run by the Warriors rookie half. Maxwell this time on the bench and on the park early. So final tackle. It's a good opportunity here for the Warriors if McCartney can get it away. Not a bad kick either. Rogers coming through. The Kambolo gets up and diffuses it, and the Cowboys will bring it out to the 20 for the restart. So far so good. Cowboys defence. Johnny Columbus has been busy in that opening 20 minutes. 7 tackles to his name already. They go to Kasaka this time. The good Cowboys enforcer. Obviously looking to continue at the Cowboys for season 4, but with the player re-signings up in the air at the moment. It'll be interesting to see what the Cowboys do with some of their big 4s, with Kobe Johnson, Robbo Mobison, Jamal Kasaka. Whether they manage to keep those 3 players under the cap will be interesting. Obviously the cap came out late this afternoon for season 4, and a couple of teams will be right on the precipice as Wallace puts a good kick in, as Borton-Thompson was waiting for it. A little bit of confusion once again between Rogers and Borton-Thompson, so that combination obviously untested as Barner's been hit without the ball. Fortunately, Corcoran comes away with it. That could have been disastrous for the Warriors if the Cowboys managed to get their hands on it. They didn't, so the Warriors will continue. Tackle 3. Short of the halfway line they are. Looking to kick early. No, Walker decides to run it, and he's mitten a big tackle. It was Almatangi coming forward.
He's held there. Held 5.
Good 49-metre gain for the Warriors as Miguele goes back to Corcoran, who punches it high, forcing Almatangi backwards. A good kick from Corcoran, forcing the Cowboys number 1 back into his in goal. And it was a good chase from the Warriors as well, led by Logan Strange and Josh Corcoran. So trying to force the Cowboys back into their own half, really having to work in the set. Centre field, they continue to play this one through Kasaka once again.
He's held there. 4. Get back. Look at me.
Good season so far for Jamar Kasaka. Has been one of the stalwarts for North Queensland since making his debut back in season 1. He hasn't scored a try since season 1, in fact.
He's held there.
6 line breaks so far this season. Does attack the line and
2 on the keep going.
always good on defence as well. The Cowboys enforcers. As Bunce gets a good inside ball.
Hands away. He's held there. Get up.
Probably the Warriors' most attacking player so far this season, although hasn't scored as many tries as previous season. Season 2 scoring 9 tries, season 1 6. Only the 2 so far this season for Chance Bunce. Final tackle now, Corcoran once again from the shadows. Down to the wing of Moscow, dangerous on those kick returns.
Here's tackle 1.
Luka Moscow, but he's taken down well by Corcoran.
2, held.
Staying left inside. Moana decides to switch it, finding a skipper in Lord, taken down, and a good tackle around the ankles by Magali.
Held. 4. Get back. Look at me.
So coming up 30 minutes gone in this opening half of rugby league, the first game of Wednesday night action on SRL TV, round 5 of the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. The SRL Mines set to be launched on Monday night next week. 4 teams going head to head
Hands away.
over 4 weeks of competition. An exciting time
He's held there. He's
for a
held.
handful
3.
of players new to the SRL.
Held.
All thanks to the NRL Reddit. That partnership recently signed between the SRL and the NRL Reddit,
5. Markers lock in.
coming together and really seeing an influx of players this week, and those players will be rewarded as the Warriors have given away a silly penalty here. It was Corcoran trying to get the kick away. It could have been Magali who was caught in front of him. And the Cowboys with a big opportunity with only a few minutes until half-time. It's Kasaka. He'll take the first hit up inside the Warriors 10, about 5 out they go to the right. Caval trying to get the hands free. Support players to the right. X, in fact, big numbers to the right. They come right. Namana's grabbed it off the bench. Casey Namani juggled it for a moment. They come left this time. Wallace taken out without the ball. Kasaka cleans up towards the line. Jamal Kasaka, we just mentioned, hasn't scored since season 1. We will go upstairs. It was Magali who was trying to hold him up, but too big and too strong for the Cowboys' second rower, and he looks to have got the ball down, and the bunker agrees. The Cowboys do dot down before half-time. So coming out strong in this opening 40 minutes, the Cowboys have been dominant so far. Warriors really haven't had any close opportunities, a couple of kicks close to the line, but it's been a pretty quiet first half from the Warriors standards. I mean, the home ground advantage definitely with the Cowboys. Looking around the stadium at the moment, a big packed house supporting the local side and just riding this wave of success that the Cowboys are experiencing in season 3. We've talked many times about the struggles they've had Moana. Damana juggles once again. This time he can't hold on to it. And he's put it down. The Warriors will pack the scrum. Couple of metres inside the Cowboys' half, so frustrating error there for Casey Namana.
Clear him now.
As they go inside from McCartney, looking to try and
He's held there. That's your second.
set something up. They'll go to Corcoran. I don't think he was really expecting it, but he does well off the back foot and actually steals an extra couple of metres. Now Matangi takes him nowhere at the back there for the Cowboys. If the Warriors can get it out wide, it's strange. She'll set it up about 15 metres out centre field. They go long from the base of the ruck to Barner. A good opportunity here, final tackle. McCartney runs it, trying to get the kick away. I think it came off the shoulder and then McGalley towed it forward. Picked up well in the slips by Matangi. But McCartney just unable to get the kick away. And the Warriors let one slip again.
Release. 2. He's held there. Let him go.
So things just not quite clicking at the moment, but as we saw last night, there's still a long way to go in this game.
He's held there.
And with 2 big comebacks in both those games last night. The Warriors will be well aware that one half of footy can be completely different to the second as Moana searches for the 40-20. Walker does well to track back and take that one over the shoulder.
He's held there. Right, here's tackle 1.
As that shadow continues to move its way
Hands away.
down the ground.
3, back with me.
Inside running from Bunce.
Up now.
Still no way through for the Warriors fullback. It's Barner this time. Support play on the inside from Nanai. That's good running from the big front rower.
Look at me.
Nanai just flicking it back on the inside. This time it's Engo
Hit the mark.
charging it forward. The Warriors front rowers looking to step up with only a couple of minutes or less than a minute until half time.
That's 1. Move. He's held there.
Possibly one tackle remaining as Lord receives that one
Held.
deep in the
2.
pocket. Final tackle. Now we might get one more depending. No, this will be the final tackle as Matangi slices through the middle. Wrapped up, ball and all, and half time here at North Queensland. 10 points to 0. Welcome back to Queensland Country Back Stadium up here in Townsville. Second half action about to get underway in game one of Wednesday night action in the Simulation Rugby League. It's the Cowboys holding a 10-point lead at the moment.
He's held there.
2 tries in that first half. And you'd have to say it was the Cowboys who controlled the game well,
On the keep going.
not allowing the Warriors to really have any sort of ascendancy as they've given away an unforced error. Corcoran Joshua has come away with it inside the Cowboys 30, so a good opportunity for the Warriors.
Held 2. Held.
How the tides can turn so quickly. It's Ashford to Nanai, charging close to the line. It's taken down a couple of metres out as Ashford goes left to Miguel to Bunce, and Chance Bunce will score for the Warriors in the opening couple of minutes of the second 40. It was Barner who ran a good line as the defence was fooled, and Bunce brings it back, his 3rd try of the season, 18th of his career. And we were just talking about how the Cowboys had controlled that first half and that the Warriors had not had many opportunities. So not the best start to the second 40 minutes for Chris Lord and the North Queensland Cowboys, as McCartney will miss the conversion. 10 points to 4 it remains. The chat looks pretty quiet. I'm not sure if it's updated at my end as the Cowboys get the game back underway. It's Caval who seems to be taking a little bit of a backseat role in tonight's game. Seems like Moana has been doing much of the kicking.
That's your second. Held. 0 tackle.
And now it's the turn for the Warriors to give away an unforced error.
Right, here's tackle 1.
So the Cowboys looking to strike back. Wells at the base of the ruck. Goes short to his vice skipper, Damien Moana. Numbers to the right, they go right to Johnston, back inside to Almatangi, testing that inside defence from the Warriors. Was Corcoran who grabbed Mobiston on the charge, close to the line, Robbo Mobiston, just short, referee Rasmussen says. Back to Moana on the 4th, a good rushing defence from John Nanai, stops Moana. So final tackle now. They go to Lord, who goes to Caval. This is a nice kick by Caval. Coming through was Amatangi, but it's Bunce who takes the mark, and outside to the 20 they go. So the Warriors surviving that scare after giving away another silly error. Not wanting those sort of plays to creep back into their game. It was mentioned a dominant first half for the Cowboys. Don't have any comments from the coaches or captains at half-time. But needless to say, I'm sure the Warriors leadership group of Chance Bunce, Pat Corcoran and John McCartney would have had plenty to say in the sheds. And it's Corcoran who will play the ball. They go short to a charging Joshua Corcoran, sorry about that. They'll play the ball on the final, just outside the Cowboys 10 as Corcoran plays it slowly. They go short side as Patrick puts on the toe and Simons comes through, and it's the Cowboys who have just gone to sleep on that left edge. A great kick from Patrick Corcoran, weighted it well. It was Moana coming through. In fact, it looks like it's deflected off the hand of Moana. Tried to grab it and he went inside Cooper Gronk, and Simons fleet-footed him with a ton of speed, crosses. And so the Warriors will have a chance to tie things up. Not the easiest of kicks for McCartney. as he pulls it around and can't convert, none from 2. To start the game tonight. So 10 points to 8 it remains. As we look at the standings, so let's quickly run through the standings for season 3. So it's Manly after 4 games on top of the table, 4 from 4 to start the season with a points differential of plus 60. So on a 6-game winning streak, the Sea Eagles. So they'll be looking to continue that later on tonight when they are away to Canberra. So the Cowboys currently sitting in 2nd. They'll go equal 8 points if they can hold on to this win here tonight, but they'll stay behind the Sea Eagles on points differential. So Rabbitohs in 3rd, Broncos in 4th, and the Warriors in 5th. So if the Warriors can win here tonight, they will leapfrog into 3rd, pushing the Rabbitohs back to 4th. So still plenty to play for all the sides. It's the Raiders in 6th, the Parramatta Eels in 7th, and the Panthers in 8th. But still, probably 6 teams from the Cowboys down to the Parramatta Eels, all vying for those final spots, as the Warriors have given away another penalty, 3rd of the game for them. Third try of the season for Isaac Simons. Only 4 tries of his career, so 2 seasons at Parramatta for only 1 try, and already 3 tries here at the Warriors. So I have to say it's been a good move for the former Parramatta centre. So it's Kasaka to play the ball. They stay short side to Namana, who goes to Moscow. Good defence on Namana from Joshua Corcoran, but it's not over yet as they go to Namana once again, rolled onto his back. More big defence from the big Warriors forwards. It was Strange and Patrick Corcoran. Wells from dummy half decides to run, but he's trapped. Not the best decision from Kieran Wells, and the Cowboys will hand it over for the Warriors.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Looking for a mistake here.
That's your second. He's held there.
Johnston rushing up early. This time it's McCartney taking on the line. Finds Engo.
Held. 3.
Going flat into the line. Staying left, Gabana. Looking to play a full 80 minutes. Once again, David Barner.
Look at me.
Through the hands, Bunce. Evades 1. Can't get away from his opposite. In fact, he gives it away to Ashford, who's taken down in a good tackle from Moana. So final tackle still inside their own half here, the Warriors needing a good kick, and they get it. Corcoran going deep down to the wing of Moscow. Probably one of the most dangerous returners of long-range kicks, Luka Moscow. The Warriors doing well to defend that one. As well, stays short side. He does love it as Moscow just throws a huge Hail Mary pass inside to his skipper. Not sure if Chris Lord was really expecting that one.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
Amatangi will play the ball. Johnston put through a good gap. Inside is Mobiston, so good support play by the big Cowboys forwards as Mobiston will play the ball. Well goes back to the pocket, finds Moana, putting it high, David Moana. Borton Thompson coming down with it. But Damien Moana testing the young rookie winger.
He's held there.
Borton Thompson doing well to take that one down.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Borton Thompson.
2.
A good start to his Warriors career. Hasn't necessarily had the most electric
He's held 3.
of careers. I mean, last week,
4.
very quiet, only 2 runs to his name.
Clear him now.
Considerably quiet for a winger. Normally we do see our wingers having at least
Held there.
8 to 10 runs per game, and 60 to 100 metres. Thompson really needing to step up for the Warriors as they
1. Release.
find themselves on the edge of the 4. Tamatangi
Held.
outside the 30. The Cowboys stacked up to the left as well. Identifies that, and the big forwards combined. It's Namana getting his second stint on the park. Staying left this time, it's Kasaka back on the field.
Held.
The
That's
Cowboys
number 4, hands
continuing
off.
to look at this left edge. Liam Rogers has been moved.
He's held there.
He's taken off at half-time. It looks like Taylor Maxwell shifted into that number 3 jumper. Interesting to see if Rogers gets another stint later on as Simons down this near sideline just below us in the commentary box. You can see the touchline referee having a very close eye on
Held 2.
Simons in that sideline as they stay left once again. Corker in this time.
Move.
Flat to Awateri, almost getting a through
4.
the tackle of Casey Namana.
He's held there.
So tackle 4, only up to the Cowboys 40 as the Warriors go inside to Bunce. Again, very well contained from this Cowboys defence. Still 32, 33 metres out, forced to kick. In fact, Corcoran's going to run, and he's going to be trapped with the ball as well. So a bit of a brain explosion there for the young rookie half.
1. Release.
Had McCartney on his outside calling for it. Borton Thompson as well,
Held there. 2.
charging
On the kick
through
line.
just to the left.
3. Hands away.
Official numbers through the gates here in Townsville tonight.
10. Held.
24,500 or just under
5.
23,915. Big crowd here to support the Cowboys as they hold a 2-point lead. 18 minutes remaining as the lights have turned on.
Release.
Borton Thompson's going to get himself a penalty as well. So it'll be interesting to see what impact some of these bench players have for both sides. It was the Warriors who brought on Isaac Simons for Sean Walker.
Right. Here's tackle 1.
And then TJ Ashford came on from McGalley, and yes, Taylor Maxwell came on for Liam
That's
Rogers.
his second.
You'll see Rogers is back on the park now. He'll be slotting to the second row.
3. Back
So
to
he'll
10.
be one player to keep an eye on with around about a little over 15 minutes remaining. Walker runs the ball.
That's
Tackle
hands
4,
off.
still 32 metres out from the Cowboys line as Rogers goes through the middle. Big charging run for one of the rookies of the season so far, giving the Warriors an opportunity as McCartney's going to put it high. In fact, not the highest of kick, and Moscow has no problems at all. The Warriors players not getting up to contest. Johnston through the middle. So the Cowboys now looking to up the tempo. The crowd really starting to get into this one as well as Lord, the skipper, busts through the middle. Chris Lord
He's held there. 3.
just short of the Warriors 30. A good quick play the ball as well. Through the hands from Moana. Matangi to Kimbolo.
4. Get back. Look at me. Held.
Scoring that opening try of the game. Johnston through the middle. Kobe Johnston breaks the Warriors apart and goes under the post. And the Cowboys stretch it out, head home. Well, the defence finally cracked. The Warriors have been busy and defensively sound so far, but it had to crack eventually. It was Rogers, for not the first time tonight, who was caught out, with Johnson getting on the outside of him. And Kaval won't have any problems from out in front. They'll take it back out to an 8-point lead, 16 points to 8. It's the Cowboys out in front with 14 remaining. So if you've just tuned in, you're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. Rugby League's newest form of eSports is here. Everyone vying to be the player here in the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. Set to launch the SRL Mines next Monday night. It's the SRL's reserve grade, the minor league, Nines style rugby league. With 36 new players set to make their debut, vying to get selected and promoted up into the SRL Premiership in the Season 3 off-season. It's the Cowboys on attack at the moment. Kaval putting it high, but again a very shallow kick. Both sides seem to be going to that strategy here tonight, possibly something to do with the new floodlights they've installed here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. We saw it in the first half. A couple of instances where fullbacks in particular really struggling to pick up the ball from those high kicks.
He's held there. That's tackle 4, hands off.
As the Warriors go left.
Held 5.
Good defence on Maxwell. Looks like it was Casey Namana getting up in there as McCartney kicking, making his debut for the Warriors last week. Hasn't been as pronounced in his impact as he was against the Raiders back in Auckland last week, but still trying to form that combination with Joshua Corcoran.
3, back with me.
Definitely building towards next season. Rumours are suggesting that McCartney will be extending his time at the Warriors, obviously just taking on that leadership role within the club, and likely will be involved in the signing and re-signing of players. Moana to kick. Cowboys once again getting through their centres. Simons returns it well. In fact, he's done it extremely well, breaking through the Cowboys defence. Couple of Cowboys players chasing as Moscow gets around the ankles. Eventually it's Almatangi and Kobe Johnson who chases hard. But the Warriors only a couple of metres out. McCartney tries to go to Rogers. Rogers taken away without the ball. Kasaka's come away with it. The Warriors players screaming at the referee. Rogers was taken out clearly without the ball. Referee Rasmussen and Perenara have let it go. Well, that's going to be interesting to see in the after-match press conference. 7.5 minutes remaining, 8 points down. The Warriors robbed once again by referees. Almatangi, I don't care if I get sanctioned. That is an unbelievable call from referee. I think it was Perenara who's had the call. Liam Rogers taken out without the ball. I'm not sure who it was, but as clear as days.
1, release.
We'll have to see what comes of that. Rogers looks to be okay. Charges this one forward. But the Cowboys clinging on at the moment. a big game in the context of their season.
3, hands off.
With 2 games remaining after this one.
4,
A win here will
held.
surely solidify their spot in the season 3 finals. It'll be their first appearance if they can make it. Get the Seagulls next week away, and then away again to the Parramatta Eels.
That's 1. Move. Held.
Meanwhile, the Warriors,
Go.
2 games remaining in their season. They'll come up against the Broncos at home at Mount Smart,
He's held there. 2, on the keep going.
and then back across the Tasman to Brookvale to take on the defending premiers in round 7. But with under 4 minutes remaining
4,
here in Townsville, it's the Cowboys
he's held there.
holding a slim 8-point lead at the moment. You have to say it'll be hard for the Warriors to come back. It's been a good defensive effort from North Queensland, limiting the Warriors' opportunities, and Simons gets through. Isaac Simons being chased by Luka Moscow. Luka Moscow's got the speed. What a chase from the Cowboys outside back. One of their star performers this season comes out with a big chase and big defence. We were just talking about it, putting in all the effort.
He's held there.
It's Walker taken down. Still an opportunity for the Warriors as Ashford runs from dummy half, and the Warriors, they will score with a little over 2 minutes remaining. Third try of his SRL career. TJ Ashford, as his career in fact will be coming to an end at the end of season 3, leaving the Warriors, leaving the SRL, heading overseas to probably finish his career. McCartney will convert from out in front. So 2 points is the gap. 2 minutes remaining. The Warriors will have the ball as well. Now surely the Cowboys will be looking to force a mistake. Warriors possibly looking to kick early for a 40-20. Probably their best option, as Rogers will return it. Has played well
1, release.
in the second row in the second half. McCartney goes short to Strange. Good short ball, cutting back on the inside. The big second row as Ashford goes flat and wide to Barner. If the Warriors are going to kick early,
Held.
this is where they do it. No one looks to be in the pocket. They're going to run it. McCartney to Corcoran. And that was possibly the Warriors'
That's
last
number 4, hands
opportunity. Final tackle here, Strange. Offloads to Corcoran, but it's the Cowboys who will take the 2 points at home, beating the Warriors 16 points to 14. A dominant performance, you'd have to say. The scoreboard probably doesn't give the Cowboys as much due as they need, but they will move further up the table and possibly look to solidify their finals berth. A good win against the Warriors here tonight. 2 points is all it needed to be. 3 tries apiece for the Cowboys. Bunty Kimbolo scoring his first try of his career. The veterans Jamal Kasakau and Kobe Johnston also dotting over. 2 from 3 for Rohan Kaval off the tee. Meanwhile for the Warriors it was TJ Ashford, Chance Bunce and Isaac Simons scoring. Even possession, pretty even on completions as well. Errors, no real differences for either side, but we hope you've enjoyed the opening game for Wednesday night action in the SRL. We are going to move on straight away because I know we were a little bit late in starting, so we'll see you up next. It's the game of the round. It's the Raiders taking on the Seagulls live from GIO Stadium.